The headlines blared. Philippines strikes gas gold. U.S. Navy moves to secure $26 trillion energy find on the tense waters of the South China Sea. February 4, 2026, became the day Southeast Asia's energy map changed forever. Aboard a Philippine Navy frigate, sailors scanned the horizon, knowing the sea now hid a treasure of unimaginable value. This was about more than energy. It was about sovereignty and survival, with the Philippines caught between a rising China and its oldest ally. Warships sliced through the waves, patrol aircraft circled above, and deep below, a supergiant natural gas field, Malampaya East 1, waited. Years of risky exploration had paid off. The field's estimated value was $26 trillion, one of the largest finds this century. For the Philippines, long plagued by energy poverty, it was a lottery win. But fortune brought risk. The world's most powerful navies were already taking notice. The news sent shockwaves through global energy markets and promised the Philippines a future free from foreign energy dependence. Yet, the discovery sat in one of the world's most contested maritime regions. The South China Sea's overlapping claims now centered on a tangible, multi-trillion-dollar prize. The stakes had never been higher. The Philippine government knew announcing the find painted a giant target on its back. Protecting this national treasure would demand more than corporate security. It would require military strength and unwavering allies. The world was watching, and the next moves would shape the region's future. The energy beneath the waves had become a flashpoint for global power. Deep beneath Palawan's seabed lies Malampaya East 1, a gas reservoir large enough to power the Philippines for generations. Unlike the older Malampaya field, this new find is exponentially larger, transforming the Philippines from energy importer to potential regional powerhouse. For a nation of over 115 million, energy is the lifeblood of progress. Malampaya East 1 offers a path to industrialization, free from volatile imported fuel prices. The government declared it a strategic national asset, with plans to funnel wealth into infrastructure, education, and healthcare. The dream, a sovereign wealth fund to benefit generations, like Norway's. But its location is perilous, within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, yet also claimed by China. Developing the field is both an economic act and a bold assertion of sovereignty. The gas is a prize, and a potential trigger for conflict. The nation's future now hinges on what happens next. The discovery of Malampaya East 1 came just as the original field neared depletion, threatening a national energy crisis. The Philippines, long dependent on costly energy imports, faced rising prices and economic vulnerability. Malampaya East 1 changed everything, offering not just replacement but abundance. The new field could phase out coal, cut emissions, and provide stable, affordable power for decades. Optimism surged. Energy self-sufficiency was finally within reach. The government moved fast, making the field's development a top priority. Permits were fast-tracked, and economic planners modeled the windfall's impact. The message: this is a once-in-a-generation chance to secure the nation's future. The clock had been reset, from scarcity to opportunity. The Philippines was ready to seize its energy destiny. Orders from Manila were swift. The Philippine Navy surged into the Malampaya gas fields. Patrols intensified. Modern warships like the BRP Antonio Luna took command, and the mission shifted from routine patrols to defending a national treasure. The military's focus turned outward, protecting maritime territory and critical energy infrastructure. Defense budgets soared, and new ships, aircraft, and coastal defenses became urgent priorities. Sailors and Marines now monitored every vessel, every radar contact, knowing they guarded the nation's future. Sovereignty patrols became a daily reality, deterring interference and projecting resolve. The stakes were clear. This was no longer an abstract debate, but a fight to protect a $26 trillion resource. Defense planners drafted new doctrines for offshore security, from blockades to sabotage. The security of Malampaya East 1 now drives military modernization. The treasure below has reshaped the strategy above. The Navy stands as the first line of defense for the nation's prosperity. The energy find has forever changed the Philippine military's mission. As Philippine ships patrolled Malampaya East 1, the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet made its presence unmistakable. Destroyers and carrier strike groups conducted freedom of navigation operations, signaling America's commitment. The US-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty was invoked. Any attack on Philippine forces would trigger American support. The 7th Fleet became a strategic backstop, deterring interference, especially from China. For the Philippines, US presence is a security guarantee it cannot match alone. Joint patrols and exercises grew more frequent, building unity and resolve. The US aims to uphold a free, open Indo-Pacific, where international law, not coercion, rules the seas. Malampaya East 1 is now a test of American credibility in the region. The gas field's fate is intertwined with the broader US-China rivalry. America isn't just protecting a resource, it's defending the rules-based order. The world is watching how far the alliance will go. Malampaya East 1 supercharged Philippine diplomacy, strengthening old alliances and forging new ones. The US partnership deepened, with expanded base access and joint operations focused on energy security. New sites near the South China Sea became staging points for rapid response. Beyond the US, the Philippines built ties with Japan, Australia, and South Korea, nations sharing concerns over regional stability. Japan provided new patrol vessels. Australia boosted joint exercises and surveillance. These partnerships created a web of deterrence, showing the Philippines was not alone. Joint military drills grew larger and more realistic, now including live-fire scenarios to defend offshore platforms. Every exercise sent a message: collective resolve protects Malampaya East 1. The Philippines knows it can't secure its gas wealth alone. By weaving strong alliances, it raises the cost for any would-be aggressor. The future of Malampaya East 1 will be secured by both warships and diplomacy. Collective security is the shield for the nation's energy future. Malampaya East 1 ignited fierce debate. Is natural gas a blessing or a trap? Business leaders see it as the key to growth, jobs, and investment, a bridge fuel to a brighter future. Environmentalists warn against locking into fossil fuels, urging a leap to renewables instead. The government seeks a middle path, use gas revenues to fund a massive expansion of solar and wind. The plan: gas for reliable power now, renewables for tomorrow. For ordinary Filipinos, the promise of cheap, stable electricity is life-changing, but the risks of climate change loom large. The nation must balance growth with responsibility. Malampaya East 1 forces the Philippines to choose its energy identity. Developing Malampaya East 1 is a monumental challenge. Deepwater drilling, typhoon-proof platforms, and massive pipelines demand world-class engineering. Tens of billions in investment are needed, but geopolitical risks may scare off investors. The government must offer stability and strong legal protections to attract global energy giants. Environmental concerns are real. The region is a marine biodiversity hotspot, and any accident could be catastrophic. Stringent safety standards and tough permitting processes are non-negotiable. China's opposition and constant patrols add a layer of danger, with every move watched and contested. Diplomacy and steady leadership are essential to avoid conflict. The path to unlocking this treasure is fraught with peril. Malampaya East 1 is more than an energy story. It's a turning point for the Philippines. The discovery could transform the economy, secure energy independence, and elevate the nation's status in Asia. It's a lesson for the region: undersea resources can reshape destinies and strategic priorities. The world is watching how the Philippines navigates alliances, legal rights, and domestic debates. The fate of Malampaya East 1 is a test for the international order. Will law or might prevail? For Filipinos, it's a journey toward hope, prosperity, and security. The challenges are immense, but the rewards are greater. As history unfolds, the Philippines stands ready to write its next chapter, powered by the energy beneath its waves.